Sometimes you will have a colleague within your organization that you can talk to. And there's kind of 2 sides to this, kind of a flip side, but the first side is sometimes you might have a colleague where I've seen it where the chief of staff knows this person beforehand. So they've known this person previously before they were in the chief of staff role, and they just have like a really good relationship and a foundation and trust, and there's just that understanding. So while you still might not say all of the things that you're privy to, if it's not appropriate, confidentiality, HR issues, etc., you still have that I can kind of let my hair down, I can kind of let my guard down a little bit and just have a conversation where I'm I'm leaning on this person, they're leaning on me for whatever role they're in type of thing. It could be a fellow chief of staff within the organization that you're in. I actually find it kind of surprising that a lot of companies who have dozens, if not hundreds of chiefs of staff don't have an internal chief of staff cohort that people can rely on. But if that's you and you have that situation, maybe start that conversation or at least a dialogue or at least a relationship with one or two other chiefs of staff who might understand. So that can be a thing, a colleague within the organization you're in. Now, the flip side of that, of course, is be careful, right? Don't jump in the deep end with someone you don't know, spill all the information you have, and then go, oh, no, 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 no. So be judicious, move cautiously, but there might be opportunities there where you can rely on someone within your own organization. Next thing to consider would be family and friends. But also, when I was chief of staff, I had my friend Paige, who has not been a chief of staff, who isn't in that role, but who knows me very, very well since the time I was born, who knows business very, very well. And so we could absolutely talk in a very unguarded way. So just having someone who gets you and who understands the business apparatus you're working in, but isn't in your business. Like, hey, I don't have anyone to talk to about this. And that might be what is contributing to some of my feelings of being alone in this role. All right. And a follow up to that is having a coach. So I would highly recommend having a coach. When I was chief of staff, I had a coach and it was awesome.